Greetings and welcome to our weekly journey through the cryptoverse. I'm your host, Corbin Fraser, and today we have an exciting episode lined up for you. So let's dive right in. First and foremost, sold out. Look at that sweet sign, neon. It's happened. First and foremost, we have some fantastic news. Our very own Bitcoin.com Verse Voyager NFT collection has completely sold out. That means all 10,000 of these unique travelers have officially embarked on a grand exploration of the cryptoverse. So for those of you guys who don't know, the Verse Voyager collection lives on the Polygon network and was developed in collaboration with NFT industry experts, including Evan Luza, who is one of the giga brains behind Cool Cats, which has done like hundreds of millions of dollars in lifetime trading value, as well as Alex Solis from Oddworks and Gen Z. So Voyagers will offer benefits within the Verse ecosystem, and while the minting phase has totally ended, you can still join in on the action by actually grabbing one of these NFTs from secondary markets like OpenSea. So if you go over to OpenSea, look up the Verse Voyagers, you'll see a whole bunch of them listed there. They're currently for sale. I believe the floor is about 6 Matic, which is close to double the minting price already. So it has to be said that, in a market flooded with a bunch of meme coins and stuff like that, the success of our first NFT collection does give me some hope, shines a light on those who kind of buy with purpose and get what we're trying to create here. So it underscores the power of our dedicated growing community, stepping up to close that sale. So join us by grabbing your Voyager over at OpenSea and get in soon before the floor goes up, maybe down, who knows? NFTs, right? Just another market. Moving on to Bitcoin. Let's start off with some bull news. We like the bull news, right? As the crypto markets take a little dip this week, a Mexican billionaire is doubling down on Bitcoin and advising that you should all be using it as an inflation hedge. Ricardo Salinas, who is the founder of a giant telecoms, banking, and retail conglomerate, he's also the third richest person in Mexico. He's been reiterating his support for Bitcoin as an inflation hedge, advising all of his followers to go buy it. He emphasized Bitcoin's finite supply compared to government-issued fiat currencies, which can be devalued through excessive printing. Salinas highlighted Bitcoin's potential as a store of value, particularly in countries with high inflation rates, such as Argentina or perhaps even Nigeria. Next up, we're going back to the Godfather, Robert Kiyosaki, legendary author of the best-selling Rich Dad, Poor Dad, who has in recent years become a pretty strong advocate and spokesperson for the power of hard money. So Kiyosaki, he's gone viral again. He likes making these big statements, but this time by saying Bitcoin is the easiest way to become a millionaire because it, quote, does all the hard work for you. So he contrasts this with entrepreneurship, which requires significant intelligence, dedication, and luck to achieve millionaire status. But I don't know, I gotta say that I'm not sure what to think about this take. Certainly, I would encourage people to, maybe not forego starting a business to stack more Bitcoin. But I mean, some might want to take the easy path, sure. If that is in fact true to be the case. So that being said, Kiyosaki, does have a point. And if Bitcoin does hit $350,000 this August, which is what he currently predicts, it will definitely make millionaires out of a lot of people. So yeah, I'm always curious about this, just given that, if Bitcoin does go up, does the value of the dollar go down? Does becoming a millionaire become meaningless because your millionaire status, you actually only have the spending power of maybe like a 500,000-aire or something like that? Who knows? So we got some news on Trump, but first we're gonna chat about our fantastic sponsor for this show, Coinpoker.com. So I'm excited to announce that Coinpoker is hosting a special poker tournament for the Bitcoin.com community, featuring a $10,000 free roll. So using the exclusive password Bitcoin2024 to join in on the action, Coinpoker.com is packed with awesome features, instant crypto deposits, and free withdrawals. You can get in and game quickly, very easily. Players accepted worldwide no matter where you are, and you're welcome to play. $2,000 welcome bonus for new players. Start strong with this extremely generous offer. So don't miss out. Go visit coinpoker.com to get started. And don't forget to use the Bitcoin 2024 to access that $10,000 free roll. Back to some news. Greatest of all time, the GOAT, Trump. Latest bombshell was his post on the Trump-owned Truth Social, where the presidential candidate said he wanted to, quote, what's this he's saying? All the remaining Bitcoin to be made in the USA. That's a pretty bold statement. He claimed it would help the country be energy dominant. So this sentiment, which was reinforced in Trump's historic meeting with Bitcoin miners this week, is in sharp contrast to the prevailing view of most politicians over the last half decade, which is that Bitcoin mining represents a drain on the country's energy resources. All the politicians like to bang that drum. It's not green. So as demonstrated by moves made by several countries to ban Bitcoin mining, including, of course, China, but also most recently, Venezuela, Paraguay, a bunch of socialist commies out there. There's also clearly a geopolitical element to this, which we can see in Trump's post, where he says, quote, Biden's hatred of Bitcoin only helps China, Russia, and the radical communist left. Bold. So as if to prove that point, we have news out of Russia, where the country is preparing to recognize Bitcoin mining as an official economic activity. So the Ministry of Finance is planning to assign it an OKVED code, which categorizes company activities for licensing purposes. Pending the approval of the law regulating cryptocurrency mining, Bitcoin miners in Russia can expect changes in insurance premiums, tax specifications, and maybe even state benefits. So this recognition aims to bring miners out of the gray zone in Russia, potentially boosting the country's crypto mining industry on the global stage. So it seems increasingly apparent that the Bitcoin mining side of things, it's emerging as a geopolitical issue, which is something that's long been predicted by Bitcoiners. And this is stuff that we're going to be covering more and more of over at news.bitcoin.com. So go follow along. Moving on to macro news, Elizabeth Warren and 2 other U.S. senators have called on the Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell, to reduce interest rates, arguing that high rates are hindering the economy and driving up housing and auto insurance, which are key inflation factors. They're calling for immediate rate cuts to stabilize the economy, warning that prolonged high rates could lead to recession and increased unemployment. So for context, the recent high interest rate environment is often pointed to as kind of the wet blanket that not only snuffed out the last crypto bull market, but is also preventing the current market from really heating up. So if rates do get cut, many are predicting the crypto markets will burn much hotter. Turns out when money printer goes on, prices go up. So let's switch gears, chat about building. We like talking about building here at Bitcoin.com. That's what it's all about here. All the speculative stuff, it's cool, but I like the build, man. Okay, so let's switch gears. We're going to talk about the builders in this fast-moving space. Bitcoin Buildcon, hosted by Fibraton Network, is set to bring together the Bitcoin community, particularly focusing on key players from the US and Asia to address industry needs and foster collaboration. The event promises insight from venture capital perspectives with speakers from esteemed organizations such as Unisat, Bitcoin OS, as well as Sovereign. Scheduled for June 18th, the conference offers unparalleled expertise, valuable insights into Bitcoin development, and networking opportunities with industry leaders and innovators. We are jumping to the last story of this week, which is that the Polygon team made a huge announcement. They've announced a whopping $1 billion community grants program to boost blockchain development over the next decade. So this innovation will provide about $100 million annually to support innovative products, enhancing the Polygon as well as Ethereum ecosystems. Community Treasury Board will oversee fund distribution, starting with 35 million Matic for the first season. Projects built on Polygon or willing to migrate are also eligible, with QuickSwap and Intraverse among the early beneficiaries. So the program aims to support projects at different stages of development, so big or small. So they're going to allocate funds monthly following different thorough reviews. However, its effectiveness in driving tangible advancements will depend on careful project selection and fund management. So this is very exciting to see. After all, Bitcoin.com's Verse token and much of our ecosystem now lives over on Polygon. From our provably fair scratch and win cards that are NFTs to our Verse clicker game and Verse Voyager NFT collection, you can be sure our team will be looking for ways to get a boost from this massive grant program. And that's a wrap for this week's Crypto News Roundup. Make sure to subscribe and follow our channels for the latest updates and insights in the dynamic world of Bitcoin and crypto. Don't forget to grab some Verse and join the Verse Lounge. You need about 1 million Verse, which is around a few $100 worth. And you verify, you can come hang with us on Telegram or in Discord. I hang there, our team hangs there. It's a fun place to chat about crypto, about Bitcoin, about Verse, about the news. We share cool things. It's fun. We hang. Come hang. So that's it for today. Do the like, share, retweet, heart thing, whatever social network interaction points that we like you to push those and push them a few times. And then share them with some friends. We love that, you know? That's it. Go download a Bitcoin.com wallet if you don't have one yet. It's available on Apple, Android, and just go to Bitcoin.com. Easy place to get started. See you guys later.